Hey, also, Conan, here's another. Can I share a new pet peeve as of last night that I have?
Go ahead.
Listen, bro. If selling is no longer a part of wrestling,
right?
Okay, bro. I just need somebody to tell me.
Right.
If selling is no longer a part of the business, and it no longer exists, and there were meetings in WWE conference rooms, and Vince McMahon declared that there will no longer be selling in matches, bro. They need to tell us, because I might not agree with it, but at least if I know there's no selling anymore, I won't get hot when nobody sells.
Yeah. So here's what
if a rule was passed by Vince McMahon that no wrestler has to sell anything anymore, bro, I just wish they would share that with us.
Okay, so this is what I think is going on, Vince. There's no edict. What a tremendous word for a Latino.
That's a great word.
Yeah, it is.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
So there's no edict by any company saying don't sell. What's happening is all the young guys, all right, they just want to hear this is awesome, and they want to do high spots, and they want to get the pop, and they want to get and they forget about the most important part of wrestling, one of the most important parts, which is selling. Because when you see veterans put a match together, like we had a show this week, it was our biggest show of the year, it was called Triple Mania, okay?
Right.
And in the main event, we had two veterans, Wagner versus Demon. Okay, Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Blue Demon. Have you ever heard of any of these guys?
I've heard of Blue Demon, yes.
Right. So his dad was like the second biggest star that ever existed in Mexican wrestling, okay? And Dr. Wagner, his dad was one of the most famous guys too. So these are two second-generational guys who are in a match which culminated, okay, in Triple Mania. We did a real great job of building this matchup, and they're both probably, late 40s, maybe even early 50s. And they went out there and all they did was sell. They told the story and the people were into it. It seems the veterans who were taught how to sell and still understand that, they do it. All the young guys, they don't feel like selling, and it hurts the match.
Yeah, I got to tell you, and this is the God honest truth, Conan. I've been watching wrestling probably since 1970. Okay, I was probably about 9 years old when I saw my first wrestling.
Right.
I swear to you, this is an absolute shoot. Okay, right. I've watched thousands and thousands and thousands of matches since 1970. Okay, right. That main event last night, bro, was the most unbelievable match I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm not lying. I'm going to disagree with you.
Disco brought that up too. It was like, bro, if they're working your ribs, there was actually a spot where Brock Lesnar grabbed him by the fucking tape that he had and was swinging him around. All right. And here he is, doing all these bumps where he's landing on his ribs. It's like, where is the psychology there?
Conan, did you see the very last shot of the night?
Yeah,
bro,
he's celebrating like tall.
Wait a minute. He's standing on the announce table, bro, like King freaking Kong, bro. Right. This guy got the shit beat out of him the last 2 weeks in a row with a steel chair, got the shit beat out of him last night. The last thing you see is him standing on the table selling nothing.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me, bro?
We already went over this.
Bro, but still, let me hear what he has to say.
He just didn't know how to tell stories. It's like they threw the whole build-up out the window and just went and had just a wrestling match, with some high spots that they had to get in. It's like, nobody would sit there and say, like, bro, you got broken ribs, you're not going to try a frog splash. You must be stupid.
Bro,
not only that, an announcer's table, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he did 4 suicide dives in a row and never sold the ribs once.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, seriously?
One of the dives, he drove him back into the ring post, remember?
Yeah.
And then fucking and all those suplexes Lesnar was hitting him with, and it was like, I don't understand this. Not only that, bro, here's the other thing, and I have no problem with Seth Rollins as a person, because I've actually had wrestlers come up to me and go, hey, I heard you talk shit about me on the podcast. Well, was it about you personally, or was it about your wrestling? Because there's a big difference.
Right.
Here's the thing, like, even like a couple weeks ago, if you saw the show, do you remember when he was out there cutting that super JoJo promo where he was going, Brock Lesnar wants to be like me. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, bro, you just buried this guy in so many ways with the most ridiculous, corny, stupid fucking promo, and then he's kind of got a whiny voice. Hey guys, how you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if that's the guy that you want beating Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar to me is the man there, and he should be fighting like Braun Strowman and those type of guys, and there's a place for Seth, on the top of the food chain, no doubt about that. But yeah, bro, yesterday I thought it was very weird that his ribs are fucked up. That's kind of what they're saying with the tape, with it being taped up.
Yeah, it's supposed to be right.
He's not even taking care of them, Yeah.
Bro, he should have. They should have did it. Lesnar slipped on a banana peel that enabled him to turn the tide. There should have been some kind of a ref bump where he hit Lesnar with a kitchen sink, something like that. Bro, he gets his hand raised. He's half dead. He's coughing up blood. He's spitting up blood, and he's got to be freaking carried out. That's the way they should have done it.
Exactly.
This guy standing
1,000%. 1,000%.
All they had to do was watch round 15 of Apollo Creed Rocky 1.
That's it, bro.
And that's your psychology going into the match.
But I mean, this guy standing on the announce table like King Kong. Are you kidding me, bro?
Which buries Brock too. Not only that, can you imagine if he would have been hit during the match? Right? Like in the ribs. Let's say he got speared or something, right? And he gets up hurt and, he's doing something and he's hurting his ribs and he's using that as part of the storyline. And then on some move, whatever it is, Brock Lesnar goes for the spear again and he moves out of the way. Brock goes into the corner, fucking hurts his shoulder, whatever, but something, but they did nothing, bro. And that really was